There is nothing wrong with your computer. Do not attempt to adjust it. We are controlling the transmission. Now we are controlling the resolution. Now we are tampering with your private documents. Oh, that's a funny picture. We can elude you with 1,000 pop-ups and expand one single image to crystal clarity. We can shape your vision to any thing these performers can imagine. Over the next hour, we will control everything you see and hear. You are about to experience the comedy stylings which reaches from the deeper inner mind to the Improv Comedy Show. Please stand by.
It's the Improv Comedy Show! Featuring performances by Marlon Dance Huey, Jaden Pittman, Ven Jacobs, Kayla Keatley, Todd Farrell, and David Goldfarb, featuring the animated styles of Paul Scott, and your host, Aaron Bush. So, let's get this party started. Our first game will be the dating game, and those of you who are not familiar with this, it's basically a bachelorette paired up with four different performers who each have a secret they don't want you to know about. These secrets were passed out before the show. Our bachelorette will have no idea what type of personalities these performers have. She just has to guess it during the scene. Are you ready, Joe?
I am.
Then take it away.
Oh, hi guys.
Hello.
Well, my first question, it's nice to meet you all, kind of. My first question goes to contestant number 1. What was your favorite Christmas present and why?
My favorite Christmas present, well, I gotta say, back in Christmas, excuse me. It had to be the Christmas dinner, really. It was really, really good. That night, I'd have to call that the best present ever. It was actually cooked. I actually appreciated that from my family. Other than that, it was just the meal, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, very good. And it was cooked?
Yes. It was cooked. Thank you very much. Yes, it was cooked.
Fantastic. Same question to contestant number 2, Jaden. What was your favorite Christmas present and why?
Why are you asking me these? I don't even know where I am. What's going on? I'm not going to tell you anything. You're not going to get anything from me. You can interrogate me all you want. I am not giving out this information. Favorite Christmas dinner.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm not going to tell you a thing.
Okay, I don't need to know. Really, I don't. Put his fingernails back. I don't need to know. It's fine.
Prawns. We had prawns down by the river with my family. Oh, God. You animal!
Okay, thank you for sharing that with me. Contestant number 3, Nancy, what was your favorite Christmas present and why?
It was a cat. Pets want to make friends like you and me. They want to be part of your whole family. And we got a nice cat.
Okay. What color was the cat?
It was orange with white stripes and little, obviously, dark whiskers and a nice little ribbon.
Well, that sounds lovely. And then finally, the question to Hayden. Contestant number 4.
Jewish.
Oh, okay. Did you get a Hanukkah present?
Yes.
Oh, cool. What was your Hanukkah present?
Dreidel.
Cool. Did someone make it or did they buy it?
Yes.
It was a homemade one.
Right.
Great. Did you play with it?
Of course.
Very good. Do you have a collection of them or you only ever got the one?
Yes.
Very nice. I can see we'd have lots to talk about on a life's journey together. Okay, I have another question for you all now. And this question, I'm going to start. I'm going to start at the end. I'm going to go for contestant number 4. Hayden, for you, my question is, what would your ideal sort of like holiday destination be?
David.
Pardon?
David?
David would be your holiday destination.
No.
Right. So you wouldn't want to go on holiday?
Yes.
Where would you want to go?
Cambodia.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Any particular reason why Cambodia?
Lush.
Great. And the same question to contestant number 3, Nancy. Where would you want to go on holiday?
I'd like to go where the oceans, waves, and the trees are, nice breeze and it's a sunny day and in an island of Greece.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. That really, really does just sound so pretty. And that to contestant number 2, Jaden, if you're not too tied up, do you think you could let me know about if you get to go on holiday?
Tied up? You're just mocking me now, aren't you?
I'm
not going to tell you a thing. What are you doing? No!
I just maybe imagining a holiday destination will make pain go away.
I'll tell you anything. I'll tell you anything. Stop.
Okay. A holiday destination?
He needs to go to Greece.
Anywhere. Just
How about the A&E at the hospital? That'd be quite good for you, I think. And for contestant number 1, Ben, what about...
Yeah. Destination, right? Sorry. I'd probably have to say Texas. They've got some great foods there, and like I said, the foods that they got there at all the restaurants, so they've got the perfectly cooked, so I don't have to worry about.
It's got good barbecue in Texas, haven't they? Yes. Okay. That's great. And I guess then my final question, which will start. I'm going to start with Nancy for my final question.
Okay.
And that would be, what is your favorite character from fiction, and why? Who do you sort of like see yourself being? Actually, no, I'll change that. If you had superpowers, what superpowers would you have?
Superpowers. Oh. Actually, I started watching a lot of Rapunzel. I love the way her hair becomes magic and she can make people young again and heal them. A kind of superpower.
Okay, that sounds really lovely. I really like that. And then the same question to Hayden. Are you there? Contestant number 4.
Yes.
If you had a superpower, what would yours be?
God.
Okay. Would you be a vengeful god or a nice kind of god?
What?
Vengeful god or a sort of, caring one?
Huh?
All right. Well, it's all right. God's omnipotent, really. You could do whatever you want with that. The same question to Ben. If you had superpower. Yeah.
Hold on. Superpower, right?
Yeah.
My superpower would probably have to be the ability to cook the food that people prepare for me. Ah!
Okay. That's all right. Okay, and then finally that's to Jaden, my last one. If you had a superpower, I guess we could get out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Escape. I can't. Well, just let me out of here, please. I can't even see. I can't hear. I can't eat. I can't
Maybe
do anything.
lasers in your eyes so you could zap your cactus. Zap them down. And Ben, okay. So, which of you is the one that I'd like to have my date with? Obviously, Ben, I'd really love you to get over your food poisoning. It sounds like a really nasty bout of it. Maybe some yogurt.
Good job.
Don't eat seafood. Stay away from the seafood. Jaden, I'm really sorry about your captivity situation. You obviously have some kind of political troubles going on there, and I just feel that I should step away from that myself. Nancy, you're just a princess, aren't you, really, honey? Oh, wow. I hope you find your Prince Charming and you get to go and skip across fields and everything, but I don't think I'm for you. So, hey, my love, I'm all yours, and we can just go and live religious persecution together because, I love flagellation.
Not quite on Nancy and David, but you got the first two.
Okay.
Yay!
Very good.
Nancy, do you want to reveal
Yes.
yourself?
I'm sorry.
Do you want to reveal your secret?
Yes, I only speak in riddles and metaphors. That's why I was talking about the ocean, but I wasn't sure if I was supposed to be giving my answer at the same time.
Okay.
And David?
I speak in one-word answers. And I got it right except for one. And I was off.
Yeah, I heard that, of course, there,
I know,
David.
but I stopped the last part. I was of course. Oh, shit.
I like the god. That god was good.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Well, how much more super can you be? I mean, pretty much takes care of
Exactly.
everything.
Moving on, we're going to do quick change. Now, which is one of our favorites. This is where we have a predetermined scene. At some point, I'll shout out change, and the last person to speak will have to rephrase their last line of dialogue. To start this off, let's go with an instructor teaching his student how to swim. So let's do Jaden and Joe.
Oh, can I not keep my water wings on?
If you're going to go to the Olympics in 3 days, you have to learn how to swim.
I know, but the water wings give me confidence. If I can just keep blowing,
Change.
I'll keep this one blown up and I'll undo this one.
Change.
I'll wear a life preserver around my middle and then I can take the water wings off.
Look,
Do I just dive in?
you can't have any aids at all. That's what the rule book says, and I'm pretty sure water wings count as aids.
Change.
I'm pretty sure the water wings count as superfluous costuming. And you remember what happened to the tutu team of last time?
Oh my lord, that was outrageous.
Yeah, at least they looked fabulous. But look, we got to get back down to it. You're going to do the 100-meter breaststroke, and
Change.
you can't even paddle. You're going to do the super frigid extra alidocious mega swim, and you can't even drink some water.
Change.
You are going to fight the Nazis, and you don't even know how to swim. That's just impossible. I mean, you didn't hear of people had to escape from Germany. How do you think they escaped? By plane? No, they swam to Britain, of course.
Okay. Well, I can feel the water rising up. It's kind of cold in here. Should I start moving around?
Change.
It's kind of cold in here. Can I light a fire? Have you got some waterproof matches or something? Because this water's really wet and cold and it's getting in my ears. So I just move my arms like this. Is this kind of right?
No, and that's not your arms, those are your legs.
Oh my God, I'm upside down.
Change.
Oh my God, look, I can breathe underwater. I have gills.
Change.
Look. Oh my God, like a whole cave full of treasure and stuff. And I just put my scuba diving tanks on and oh, it's amazing. I found, like a pirate's treasure down here. I'm rich.
How is there a pirate's treasure cove in the middle of the public swimming pool? Doesn't make any sense at all.
I think it's the mafia's.
The
Change.
Treasure.
I think it's where, the council's hiding all the taxes and rates that they get so they can pretend they've gone bankrupt and get more money from the government.
Change.
Oh, actually, it looks like a kid's hoard. They're chocolate coins. Some kid's hiding chocolate coins at the bottom of the swimming pool.
Oh, that.
Help me get them out of here. Here, take this load. Take them.
Yeah.
Got them?
This
I'm
thing
going
is
back down.
heavy. How come chocolate weigh this much? God.
Change.
How could chocolate be this goddamn irresistible? I can't stop eating it. I can't
Change.
breathe anymore. Cycling.
Oh, you seem to be melting and oozing into the pool. Oh, that's not right. You can't do. Oh, you're changing the color of the pool. Oh, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Change.
Oh, I like this. It's kind of moisturizing and nourishing on my skin. Wow, we should turn this into like a beauty resort. We are going to make so much money. Oh, fabulous. All right, everybody else out of the pool. This place is mine.
Yeah, that's all good and all, but it's kind of hard for me to run a business when I am a gelatinous heap in the middle of the pool.
Change.
It's kind of hard for me to run a business when all I can do is wear tutus and sing opera.
Change.
It's kind of hard for me to run a business when I don't have a head. Look, I know, I know. You can't help but stare. It's not your fault. But I don't even know you're staring. How the hell can I see? How can I talk? I shouldn't even have a voice box. What is going on? Don't judge me.
Yeah, you see how I'm just kind of putting my hand on your head now? I'm just gonna push you under the water like that. And just hold you down there while I count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. You can stay down there.
And we'll call it quits there. And you killed him. Wonderful. Scenes from a hat. In this game, I'll read off some sort of topic or category, like worst closing lines for a movie, and one performer might step forward and say, "There is no emperor. There is only an empress." Oh wait, there's an emperor. You get the idea. That actor will then step back, and the next actor will come forward with something else. Eventually, I'll change it to something else. We've already got our suggestions before the show, so let's start. There is no order, there is only chaos. Let's start with worst thing for your doctor to tell you.
Oops, that wasn't supposed to go there.
You'll never be able to urinate normally again.
Now, I know this might be a bit of an inconvenience to you, but you now have to eat from your buttocks.
So what I have here is a rewriting of your will, leaving everything to me. If you could just sign on the line.
Hey, I gotta say, just before we start, your wife is very attractive.
Worst place for you to go on a first date.
So, yeah, we're just going to go visit my great aunt in the nursing home, if that's okay.
Ah, don't you love the serene sounds of the tip?
So do you want to go to the Denny's across the street or the McDonald's at the end of the road?
I thought we could just go to your house and you can cook for me.
I thought I'd take you into my dungeon.
All right, Jaden, we'll do it your way. Worst improv suggestions.
Didn't think I'd actually go with that one. It's like, okay, guys, and for this next scene, you are going to be a robot penguin that cannot find a milkshake anywhere.
And for your scene after that, I'd like you to reenact verbatim the Superman rescuing Lois Lane scene. Here's the scripts. Just read them as written.
Good idea, Jaden. We're going to go with the penguin for the narrated story.
Okay, the scene of this is two people talking chartered accounting. Okay, guys, for this scene, some hats, we're going to go with world's worst improv suggestions.
Worst thing to say at a funeral.
You're next.
He's not dead.
That's what, you know what? In Greek, they say when you get married, you say, you're next. When you get married, go to someone else, you say, okay, congratulations, you're next. And sometimes people get confused and they say it at a funeral too.
Oh, you could like throw the flowers at a funeral like the bouquet and catch them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everybody. We are having some slight difficulty starting the proceedings. What do you mean we don't know where the body is?
I ordered a pizza. Is that cool?
Wow, he cleans up well, doesn't he?
I didn't know, John, but I have absolutely no problems telling his family all about him.
Oh my lord, that is such a cheap coffin.
He looks better dead than alive.
He had more people at his funeral than at his birthday and his anniversary.
Now, I know you're all really grieving, but I'd like to put this opportunity to plug my upcoming album, Sounds of the Priest. We've got Father Gregory, he is playing backup guitar for me, and we're playing down at the St. Algasters on Sunday nights. You should rock up.
He's dead. So what? Let's move on.
Oh my lord, that is such a waste of a good suit.
This may be an inappropriate time to ask, but does anybody want to buy some jewelry?
Oh my god, like look at her makeup. Like I know she's dead and all, but like, oh my god.
John was loved by everyone who met him, and sorry, his name was David.
Why you might want to talk to a shrink.
I'm in love with my cat.
I've had fantasies about her cat.
I accidentally clicked on Justin Bieber video and I liked it.
I've seen Twilight too many times.
I think my cat's gay.
I have a feeling that every time I look at somebody, all I see is a giant gay flamingo. Oh god! They're everywhere!
I have a feeling one of my performers' cats are gay.
I had a really normal childhood and my parents were really nice to me and I've got a really good job and my life's pretty sorted and I was kind of hoping you could give me some problems.
The game was called Freeze Tag. We went 2 minutes before anybody jumped in. It was so long, there was no momentum. Oh god!
I'm Jesus and I'm looking for another disciple.
Okay, guys, that's good. We are down to 2 more games before we're done. So let's quickly move on to narrated story. This one worked well last week, but failed on the basis that we had a technical hiccup. So let's try it again. This one will involve all our actors as they narrate to you a magical tale of making it interesting, where the sun smiles, the hills sing, and the trees bid good morning to you. It's a very Disney kind of world. And to spruce things up, our animator will be giving our YouTube viewers the visuals. So let's start with Once Upon a Time, David.
Once upon a time, there was a sunshine field where the trees said good morning to you, and little Timmy was walking with his girlfriend, Susie, up those beautiful long stretches of green grass toward their favorite spot.
Jody.
Towards their favorite spot on top of the hill where they could look down over the village. And Timmy turned to Susie and he said, Susie, one day all that village is going to be mine.
Jaden.
And I'm going to be...
And Susie said, "That is copyright from the Lion King. Please do not say that. I do not want to get sued." And they laughed, but the laughter was marred by something else. For Timmy had a secret.
Nancy.
Chocolate pudding? Oh, said Susie while she ate the last lot.
Jody.
I really wish you'd bring something else on our picnics, Timmy. You know, the last 3 picnics we've had, you brought chocolate pudding. I'm getting so large that I don't even fit into my clothes anymore. Aha, said Timmy.
Jaden.
But Susie did not stop growing. She kept expanding and expanding until she started flying up into the sky. And she screamed out, "Help me, Timmy, help me!" And
David.
Timmy ran after Susie.
Susie left a little chocolate pudding trail of smoke in the sky as she flew even further higher, and Timmy had no choice but to call upon his good friend Dino the dragon, who knew nothing about chocolate pudding but everything about flying.
Jody.
So Dino the dragon flew up to Susie, who was by now blotting out the sun, and all the villagers had come out to wave their pitchforks and shout at Timmy, "You've taken the sun away from us!" But the dragon flew up towards Susie, and he got very close, and he let out a burst of flame.
Nancy.
Later that day, Susie put on her favorite dress and necklace. It was almost time for the banquet. It's too late to turn back now. I'm too fat.
Jaden.
And Timmy said, "How the hell did you escape from that dragon?" And Susie said, "Well, it just goes to show that eating too much pudding makes you resistant to heat." And
Good
they
job.
laughed.
Co-edit there. Can't make that too long, otherwise the visualist is going to get a headache.
And the pudding lived happily ever after.
Find out what really happened in the
They
adult
all
rated
had chocolate pudding.
So our final game is going to be Playbook, which involves 2 of our performers. One reads from a predetermined script, and the other just goes with it. What we're going to have here, let's make it interesting. Criminal prosecutor versus the defendant.
Okay.
We'll go with Jody and Jaden. Take it away, Mr. Criminal Prosecutor.
Now, Mrs. Joe, is it? I'd like to ask you, where exactly were you on the night of the 17th? Don't play games with me. May I remind you that you are under oath, even though this is Australia and that technically doesn't count.
Maybe you're thinking of that Jessica Alba. People are always getting us confused.
Yes. Well, I can see how the nickname Joe would apply for Jessica Alba, but getting back to the topic, wait a minute. You're saying Jessica Alba was there as well?
Why are you still upset? Daddy is going to marry Camry and unite the factions of Kratvia. We'll finally have peace.
I am upset because you have broken the law. And whether there is going to be peace in a country or not, the law is all. And I will uphold the law until the very end. Now tell me, where were you on the night of the 19th? Don't play games with me.
Objection.
I don't even know why I like you. You depress me.
You're not supposed to like me. I'm prosecuting you in a criminal court. Now listen, do you understand what's going to happen to you if you are found guilty?
Fine, I'll go, but you'll regret this. You'll never have a chance to be with someone like me ever again.
Look, you can't bribe me with the prospect of a relationship and romantic entanglements. Look, if you plead guilty, like you just said before, you are going to go away for the rest of your life. No chance of parole, no chance of bail. That's it. Gone.
You're the wicked one now. How can you be so hurtful?
Look, I'm not being heartful. Look, just...
Why do you care?
I don't! That's the thing! I want you in jail, okay? You are a horrid person. You've committed a crime and you are lying about it. You are guilty as well. I can see it written over your face. That is the face of a criminal. Don't try to turn on the waterworks to get sympathy. I know who you really are.
I don't treat anyone very well.
No, you don't. And that is why you're here in the first place.
Maybe I try to make people hate me because it doesn't hurt so much when they leave me.
Look, being personal matters aside, that does not give you the right to kill somebody and then hang their corpse over the local kids' McDonald's playground.
Mind your own business. I don't need you to psychoanalyze me.
That's my job. I'm the prosecutor. I'm supposed to get the evidence from you.
The best way to help me is to leave me alone.
Best way to help you is to put you in an insane asylum because you are clearly crazy. Why the defendant did not plead for insanity is beyond me. But regardless of the fact, you're going to have to give some form of evidence or you're going to go away for a very long time. What will it be? Plead guilty and maybe the sentence will be lifted somewhat?
Nice. You call this nice? Rejecting me, telling me I'm a horrible person?
Look, I never said I was nice. When
Then
did I say...
what are you saying? What are you saying?
Oh, for God's sake. My job is to be not nice.
What if no one likes me that way?
Well, that's your problem, not mine. And
I
I'm sure
hope
that
you're right.
much in prison.
Rick, do you think you could be that someone special?
I don't. That's what I've been saying this whole time. Are you
Is
even
it okay
listening?
if I look you up sometime?
No, it is not, because you are going to go to jail for the rest of your Honor, I vote mistrial on the grounds that the defendant is clearly out of her mind on drugs.